asked me if she could take the bed. I didn't care much, so I agreed. Then she took my things off the shelf and put her own stuff there. But her insolence did not stop there. In the morning, I went to take a shower. And when I came back, I couldn't believe my eyes. Sophia was wearing my makeup. She had used the most expensive cosmetics, too. I spent a very long time saving up for them. Sophia began to annoy me, but I tried to stay calm and politely asked her to put the cosmetics back in their place. It was my boyfriend Mark's birthday that day. He was throwing a pool party. I had been really looking forward to it. I bought a gift and baked a birthday cake in advance. I was in a great mood, and even Sophia could ruin it. Or at least that's what I thought, until something happened. Sophia saw me getting ready and asked me where I was going. I told her that I was going to my boyfriend's birthday party, and I wish I'd kept quiet. She asked to come with me. Of course I didn't want to take her with me. I'd almost figured out how to refuse when my mom walked into our room. Of course you can go with Shelly. Have fun, girls. I groaned inwardly. I didn't want to argue with my mom, so I agreed. Sophia was delighted, and immediately asked to borrow some of my things. She reached into my closet and took out a miniskirt and a top. Can I take these? I looked at her and at my clothes, confused. Did she seriously think my clothes were big enough for her? Don't you think that our sizes are a little different? Nonsense. I'll agree to this. I don't know why she even bothered asking for my permission because she didn't seem to need it. She put on the top and was jumping around the room, trying to squeeze into my skirt. She looked so ridiculous that I almost burst out laughing. The top and skirt were practically busting at the seams. We got ready. I took the gifts and went to the kitchen to get the cake. I opened the refrigerator and froze with my mouth open. Someone had eaten half of it. I almost burst into tears because I had put a lot of effort into cooking it. I immediately called my mom and blew up on her. I told you not to touch the cake. It was for Mark's birthday. Mom assured me that neither she nor Dad had touched it. She was definitely not lying. And I realized something. If my parents hadn't eaten it, then the only one could have done it. Well, yeah, I ate it. I got hungry at night and ate a couple of pieces. I was speechless. Sophia didn't feel guilty at all, and it infuriated me. But when I started scolding her, to my surprise, Mom took her side. Shelly, quit it. You can't even share a piece of cake with your cousin. She gave me money and told me to buy a cake at the store. I was in a terrible mood, but Sophia managed to make things even worse. She didn't stop talking for a second as we walked. A lot of people had come to the party. Everyone was telling Mark how lucky he was to be dating me. We were having fun and everything was going great, but Sophia kept being annoying. She wouldn't leave me alone and wanted to be the center of attention. At some point, everyone started diving into the pool. I used to be on the swimming team, and my friends asked me to show them a cool trick. I stood on the springboard, jumped, twisted in the air, and landed beautifully. Everyone whistled and applauded loudly. Then Sophia suddenly declared that she could do the same thing. Before we knew it, she was diving into the pool. It was truly something. Everyone who was standing nearby was doused with water. The girls screamed loudly. The water hit the barbecue and the steaks that were being cooked, and the fire went out. I felt terribly embarrassed. While Sophia seemed absolutely fine. She came out of the pool and looked around, seeming satisfied. I told you. Did you see how cool I was? Everyone was sick and tired of her antics. And Mark got an idea. He asked his friend Ethan to talk to Sophia and distract her. At first, Ethan refused, but Mark managed to convince him. The funniest thing was that Ethan succeeded. Sophia started bothering him, and everyone breathed a sigh of relief. At the end of the evening, Mark asked me to come with him to the yard. We sat on the swings. We were hidden by the bushes, so no one could see us. We were finally alone. Mark leaned toward me and was about to kiss me. Oh, there you are. Damn, I had it up to here with her. Sophia had seen us leave and followed us. She had even dragged poor Ethan along with her. I was about to shout at her when Mark smoothed things over. He said it was getting late and it was time to end the party. He called me in the morning the next day and suggested something interesting. A basketball court had been built in this area. People often came there to play. Mark suggested I join his team. Sophia was still asleep, and I tried to pack quietly. I wanted to sneak out of the house unnoticed, but it didn't work out. Sophia woke up and, of course, followed me. The game was going great as usual. A lot of people came to watch. My unbearable cousin kept getting in the way. She clumsily jumped on the other players and pushed them to get the ball. Mark was the captain of our team and eventually snapped. He asked Ethan to distract Sophia again so that everyone else could have a nice time. Ethan kept refusing. But in the end, he felt sorry for the players and distracted Sophia with a conversation. After she left the court, playing became much easier. Our team soon took the lead. I sat on Mark's shoulders and scored the decisive goal. We were celebrating the victory when suddenly noticed that Sophia was whining at Ethan. I want to do that too. She made him sit down and got on his shoulders. We tried to stop her, but it was too late. Ethan tried